So I was sent this video the other day. This damn video that showed up in my feed, and this video showed up in my Hangouts from somebody. And then it started showing up in my goddamn email. Then I thought to myself, oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. Yep, I started receiving emails and requests from Hangouts, from wherever, for me to cover this damn video. Oh, joy. Oh, goddamn joy. Why is that a problem? What's the problem with this particular video? And whose video is it? Well, it comes from a channel called Paranormal Detective, I believe. I'll put a link in the description. Feel free to subscribe, of course, because it's always good to have a channel like this that's, you know, not in it for the drama in any way or form, because their comments are disabled and all the rest of it, you know. But it also doesn't give you a chance to voice your opinion, whether you're for it or against it or whatever else. But why is this video such a problem? It's a problem because we have history. Me and this, where this video is aimed at, who this video is aimed at, should I say. Yeah, we got a history, and it's been and gone. So to tackle this video and go through it, I need to do this very unbiased. Okay, the video or the channel in question needs to be talked about without any kind of, you know, one-sided opinion, and its merits must be said, because there are merits to this channel, definitely. But for those that are fans, I want to know, is this real? Is he 100% real? Or is he 100% fake? Or whatever, those types of questions. It's a bit more complicated. This isn't a Steve Huff, for example. Nowhere near a Steve Huff, you know? Oh boy. I used to describe it as sensationalist. Sensationalist channels aren't fake, but what they do tend to do is jump straight to the paranormal conclusion before even thinking about debunking stuff, you know? And, you know, and they hype stuff up, and they do really cool video edits and stuff as well to make it entertaining. Nothing wrong with that, you know? That's your bag. Nothing wrong with that at all. But when it comes to outright lying, it sort of makes you question the rest of the content, which is a bit... Well, it's not unfair, it's just, well, you compromised yourself, because actually this channel has actually gained some pretty good fucking evidence in the past. It really, really has. And that's had some fantastic captures, you know? This is a tricky one, because I don't like the guy because his ego is just fucking humongous and he's a bit of a user. But that's a personal quote. That's nothing to do with how the channel is. Nothing. We both started off at similar times, and, you know, he started off wanting to just bring real evidence, and had a really good, we'll call it connection if you want it, with the spirit box and the spirit world, doing spirit box sessions and all the rest of it, and then branched off a different way for a falling out when we decided to work together along with other paranormal groups to create a group called Deathseekers. I'm not going to go into it, it's been and gone, it's very, very long-winded and silly, really. Paranoia and all sorts of things, sort of rights and wrongs on both sides. It's really tricky to explain, so I'm not going to explain it at all, but like I said, it's been and gone. But the biggest whopper of a lie is the Dybbuk Box. That fucking Dybbuk Box. That is the bane of all face-palming paranormal evidence. It really, really is. Sorry, but it is. So let's start from the start with where the suspicion started from. The suspicion started long ago, in fact, when a session he did caught someone's very, very watchful eye, beady eye, from a very respected member of the ITC community with over 30 years also experience, you know, who's worked with reel-to-reel bloody EVPs that far back, you know. He noticed that on one of his sessions that the spirit box changed sweep without actually being touched, and when questioned about this, he was immediately blocked and deleted and, you know, all the rest of it. So that was the first question that had people wondering, you know, if that is legit or not, you know. It's a very minor thing, but at the same time, if you're trying to say, look at me, I'm completely real, it's best to answer a question. But that's where it all originally started from, the starting to scratch chins and be suspicious over things. Fast forward to, well, this year I guess, and the channel has taken off massively, going viral, due to a very clever use of a tagging system from an ex of his, who cleverly tagged Lance Stewart, doing a Zozo session of all things. Hey, it was trending, and the goals were not to further research in the slightest. The goals are fame and fortune. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but that's the goals, let's just be honest. The goals aren't to show the scientific community this shit does exist, look, you know, with untampered evidence or whatnot. It's entertainment, and, you know, fame and fortune along the way is what we're after, you know. Okay, cool, whatever. So what was trending lately was the Dybbuk Box, and of course one of these boxes came to be in his hand magically. How did that happen, I wonder, especially as only one Dybbuk Box existed, so to say. Roll the video.
Come take a look at how this box is sealed. You see all this? It's sealed up with wax. Completely. All corners of it. Absolutely. So this will be quite interesting to try and pry open. Oh, that's sealed tight.
I don't think you're going to get it open, to be quite honest with you, Andrew.
Right.
There you go.
It's open. Alright. You guys want to take a look at what's inside? So this is written in blood. Get a good old shot of that. And got that, which that I already know to be a bad. Which that I already know to be a bad. Box that can trap negative spirits. This truly fascinates me, which is why I'm a collector. I have many objects, such as the charcoal remains of a haunted chair of a man who did most sinister things, or my varied collection of haunted dolls, each with their own personality, each with their own troubling past. I even collect strange and obscure haunted items, such as the black heart of a voodoo doll, and one object I dare not even speak about. Which that I already know to be. And all of which I keep safely locked away in a chest specifically for them, where I can research these items but also live safely with them in my own home.
Just look how happy he is.
It's still real to me, damn it! I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies.
Next question, Jeff, where are you? Right here.
To your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it! To your bodies. Yeah,
Oh, pretty damning video, isn't it? I mean, if you are gonna do something like that, fake something, don't use cheap whiskey bottle freebie purple crown bags. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, I mean, and also the dragging it out. You know, I can go and watch DNA. I'll put a link to DNA Paranormal. They did an excellent parody of the typical Dybbuk Box video. But hey, if you want to be viral and be a Mosagi, I keep pronouncing his name wrong, I'm sorry. You know, that's what you got to do. And that channel is just a carbon copy of all the rest, unfortunately. But if you like that sort of thing, that's perfect, you know? I'm just not really a fan of being lied to, but I don't watch content anyway, so it's irrelevant for me to say that, you know? But on the merits, he's had some fantastic evidence. You know, he really, really has. And it's sad to be spoiled in that way, because now you're going to constantly question if you're being lied to, straight up lied to, you know? So that's just the way it is, you know? That's the goals, you know? Fame, fortune, all the rest. But don't dismiss the channel just because of that. You're just going to have to be extra cautious if it is real or not. You know what I mean? What lengths will you go to, you know, fake your evidence or whatever else, you know? So just be aware, okay? But yeah, you can't really class him as a Steve Huff, but at the same time, Dybbuk Box, for fuck's sakes. But that's why I don't watch these channels. That's why I don't watch people like Mo, you know, or Oh My Gosh, or whoever, because, yeah, it's scripted a lot of the time, you know? And if you... I think I've said enough. I've said all I got to say. I think the video spoke volumes. Thank you very much. Take care, Thirtless. Not much else to say, really. I didn't actually really want to do this video, to be honest with you, because of the history behind it. But, you know, I know I've got quite a few new subscribers and who want to know what. Take care, Thirtless. All the best.